All right, Hal Donaldson's parents are here right now, and we're going to join what they're saying at this moment.
Everyone, as my wife said, not only for us, but for victims in this case. And our hearts are heavy, as their hearts are heavy. Yes. And we're people of faith, and we're going to lean on our faith as we go through this ordeal, and we're going to allow God to be God.
Have you seen Hal yet?
No, we haven't.
No, and we want to see him. He needs to know that we love him and we support him and we need to see him.
So as you could understand, there's a lot of questions out in the community. A lot of the first questions that people have is the videos that have gone out. Did you guys see that through the process?
We're not going to talk about, any of the facts related to the prosecution or the defense of the case. And Edgar knows, that specific area quite well. So you are at liberty, obviously, to discuss other matters here, and the impact, as well as the sorrow and the concerns that they, as the parents, have shown not only for the victims and their families, but likewise for the community, for Seminole Heights, the area, the city, and law enforcement that spend so much precious time over the holiday.
So, Mr. Donaldson, in that regard, can I just ask you, can I just ask you, Mr. Donaldson, what kind of an impact did it have on you when you first heard that your son was being arrested in this case?
Devastation, as any father would.
Could you understand what was going on and why they were perhaps, accusing your son of this crime?
No, I can't.
Ms. Donaldson, I guess the same thing I would like to ask you, and I know that Mr. Fernandez told us earlier that you were devastated by this. You feel for the families of these victims. Can you express what is going through your mind in terms of those families and their feelings?
Devastation for the family, and that was when it first started. I prayed for those families when it first started. And then when they arrested my son, devastation because I love my son. And it was disbelief that this was happening to our family. And we questioned why. Why?
Everything we've heard about your son is that you grew up in a great home, that you have been involved in your church for many years organizing functions. He went to a good college, and so people in this community are wondering what happened.
Everybody's in disbelief. Anybody that knows Trey knows that's not Trey. He doesn't have the personality of that characteristic that they're giving him. That's not my son. That's my baby. That's not my son.
Did you see any changes in him during these last couple of weeks, months at all?
We're not going to discuss anything that could impact either the prosecution or the defense. Again, this was an interview that's restricted, as you guys have been advised, to some issues that I think have, are worthwhile of mention. But we're not going to develop the legal case.
What is it that you want to say to your son?
We love him. We support him. We believe in him, and we're here for him.
And to the families of the victims?
And to the families of the victim, our heart is broken for them, and we're praying for them.
How do you deal with, I guess, you're praying for the victims' families, and you're also supporting, how do you handle both of them?
Well, I put my trust and faith in God, and my strength comes from God. I believe that all things work out for the good, and we love God, and we love people. That's what we are, and that's who we are.
Thank you all very much. Thank you. I know this was a tough thing to do.
Did you personally know any of the families or the victims?
Personally did not know any of them.
So completely random.
Don't know them.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Obviously, a very stressful time for these families, very difficult for them to express their feelings. But we were told by Ralph Fernandez that they did want to talk about the impact of this case on the community and the victims' families. So we're going to toss it back to you guys.
Hearts are heavy, devastated. You heard that over and over again. No specifics. Apparently the family didn't know any of the victims, and they're in disbelief, saying this is not the son they knew. This is not the young man they raised. And you feel for this family, but you also feel for those families out there with the 4 victims. So it is a conflicting story, and we'll hear more. It seems like they're still talking about this, so we'll let you listen in, and we'll continue to update the story as it goes along. Thank you. Jeff Patterson reporting live.
The woman who tipped